You know, just before recording this, I dropped my cassette on the floor. So I've bloody broken it now. But anyway, we have Pro Boxing Simulator for the Acorn Electron. But I believe this is also for the BBC, because it says so up there. And here's the screenshots of various versions of the game. These screenshots are definitely not Acorn Electron screenshots. I'm not really interested in boxing games or sports games for these old computers, but I was a bit intrigued by the fact that it's a Codemasters release. There's only about 2 games that was released by Codemasters for the Acorn Electron. So I just bought it out of curiosity, really. But notice here how this is purple. Releases for different computers were always colour-coded if they just had like a uniform sort of design on it. So for the Electron it's purple, but other Codemasters releases, if it was a Spectrum game it was always yellow, if it was an Amstrad game it was always orange, and if it was a Commodore 64 game it was always red. Let's play some Pro Boxing Simulator. This is what happened when I put side 1 in. You can't always tell that it's failed to load, but it did. So then I tried side 2 and it loaded up normally. So I think side 1 might be the BBC Micro version of the game, and side 2 is the Electron version of the game. That's a nice loading screen. I do like to include the loading in these videos because sometimes I find them fascinating. I don't know, they're almost therapeutic in a way. And here it's loading directly from tape into screen memory. So you can see it loading line by line. And then we're in the game. No title screen or any presentation or anything like that. It's a little bit squashed down the bottom there. You do see that on some Electron games. Let's start it. Let's start. I'm the guy on the left. I've turned the brightness up, by the way. So you've got a few different moves available to you. And yeah, some of them are foul moves, which the referee won't let you do. Like that kick. That's a foul move. But you can see there the referee falls asleep sometimes. So there are opportunities to do foul moves. I found that this game plays really quite well. But it's not as snappy as it could be. It's almost like the animation frames are too slow. There's too many animation frames and they play too slowly. But in a way that's alright, because then it doesn't become a button mashing exercise, you know. Oh, I lost that round. So our energy bars are on the sides, and I've found it just about impossible to completely knock him out, because you regain your energy so quickly. So look at his on the right there. By the time I've landed another hit on him, he's already regained half of the energy he lost. This is pretty good though. I actually found this quite a lot of fun. And I don't really know what to expect from Electron games. Because I always thought the Electron was just some machine that didn't get support from most companies, and so if there ever was a game that was released on a lot of different formats, the Electron version would be an afterthought. It's not a port, because you can't really port games from machines like the ZX Spectrum to the Electron. There just isn't enough memory to do something like that, so it didn't actually get all that many games from big companies like Ocean and Gremlin and the big companies like that. But it was on the market for a long time, and it did get a lot of games from smaller publishers like Superior and this game from Codemasters. It didn't get many Codemasters games, it only got 2, I think. But yeah, this game's pretty good. I quite like this one. I should say, I think I know the reason why the screen is squashed down the bottom, and it's something that happens on quite a lot of Electron games. And the reason is there's actually game code in the top of the screen there. But it's obviously just been made completely white, so you don't see it. The Electron really doesn't have enough memory, and the screen itself takes up a big chunk of memory, especially if you've got a colour mode like what we've got here. And so just to be able to squeeze a bit of extra game in there, they've put the code in the screen memory. And the video hardware is not flexible enough for you to be able to change the resolution or anything like that, which you can with a lot of other machines. Yeah, I think you can with the Amstrad CPC. You can definitely change the screen size on that. Unlike some of them earlier games that I did videos of, this doesn't have any music and quite limited sound. But there you go, that's the end of the video. So thank you for watching.